हरि ओम कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलं वाल्मीकेर्मुनिसिंहस्य कविता वनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिं जयत्यति बलो रामः लक्ष्मणश्च महाबलः राजा जयति सुग्रीवो राघवेण अभिपालितः दासोऽहं कौसलेन्द्रस्य रामस्य अक्लिष्टकर्मणः हनूमान् शत्रुसैन्यानां निहन्ता मारुतात्मजः न रावणसहस्रं मे युद्धे प्रतिबलं भवेत् शिलाभिस्तु प्रहरतः पादैश्च सहस्रशः अर्धयित्वा पुरीं लङ्काम् अभिवाद्य च मैथिलीं समृद्धार्तो गमिष्यामि मिषतां सर्वराक्षसां नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोस्तु चंद्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः नाडिय பொருள் கைகூடும் ஞானமும் புகழும் உண்டாம் பீடியல் வழியதாக்கும் வேரியம் கமலை நோக்கும் நீடிய அரக்கரசேனை நீருபட்டு அழிய வாகை சூடிய சிலையிராமன் தோள்வலி கூறுவார்க்கே நமசபாயை. Ramayan Art of Living Lecture Series Part 72 द्विसप्तति उपन्यास क्रमांक. How should a country be and what is democracy? So Valmiki to ye to आदि कवि ये तो लोक कवि. Valmiki to lokhavadi. He could have simply written it as a story. Iti hiha asan. He could have simply written it as a shastra. But इसका तो इतना दीर्घ दर्शन. इसीलिए कालिदास pours his heart प्रथम कवीनाम मधुमयी भणितीम Margadarshi Maharshi. So he made this Ramayan as a relevant grantha. So people are worrying, how should a democracy be? So Prajarajyam Kim. What is Prajarajyam? What is the way a country should be governed? Ramarajyam eva Prajarajyam. Kalyananam nidhanam kalimalamathanam पावनं पावनानां फातेयं यन्मुमुक्षोः सपदि परिपद प्राप्तये प्रस्थितस्य विश्रामस्थानमेकं कविवरवचसां जीवनं सज्जनानां बीजं धर्मद्रुमस्य प्रभवतु भवतां भूतये रामनामा. This is Ramayana. 1000 years back one kavi saw this, how this Ramayan will be relevant. So how should a desh be? Yeto apadhruma. Everywhere there is lot of dukkha, dhrava. So all the happiness is dravati, it's melting. People are becoming dejected. People are anxious. There is no prema everywhere. So several yug before Valmiki wrote, and 1000 years back, a Sanskrit kavi known as Damodara Misra, he writes Kalyananam Nidhanam Kalimala Pavanam Pavananam. This Shruti itself is such mind-melting, refreshing. He himself says, Visramasthanamekam Kavivara Vachasam. If somebody has to rest, whether you take it as a story, whether you take it as a itihas, whether you take it as a virataki katha, whether you take it as a sastra, above all, it is a aid, life guiding text. So Valmiki to lokhavadi. Pateyam yan mumukshoho. This is like your travel bag. Pateyam. Pateyam yan mumukshoho. Instantaneously it gives you relief. You see, we had some struggle with internet here. So I didn't know what to do. Sapadi, immediately, some slokas I charted down. But I think if Ram is with me, maybe this sarga will come to me kantastha. Let's see. Bhateyam yan mumuksho sapadi. Instantaneously it gives an answer. Some slokas I wrote. Parapada praptaye. This gives us salvation. Again today, you see all the people who attended the first upanyas 72 weeks back are here. Hiralji swagatam suswagatam. Parapada praptaye prastitasya visramasthanamekam. This is our refuge, happiness. Kavivara Vachasam. This is going to be the life. I only have little life left. I won't live the time I passed by. It is not possible. So this is my Jivanam. Whatever the days and lives I have gone by, I'm not going to live the same life. It's truth, because Veda only says 100. Nobody can go ullangan, 1 or 2 here and there. But over 100 years is no good. So I know. So this is my Jivanam. Jivanam sajjananam bijam dharmadruma. This is the root. This is the seed of dharma. We'll see. See, why would 1,400 slokas in Ayodhya Kand we have carried, and so many sargas, Valmiki labors just today. We are on the second day in Ayodhya Kand, that's all. In the story wise, it all started on a Punarvasu day. Then Pushya, we are still on the Pushya. Valmiki has used 48 chapters, 48 sargas. This is the Dharma Kand. Bhijam dharma dhrumasya. Imagine how much people would have labored to get this, all squeezed in 4 lines. Prabhavatu bhavatam bhutaye ramanamam. So this is Ramayan, Ramanam to dharma dhruma. He says, Valmiki says here, people are beating their chest and crying. Oh dear, I have left you. So I have left you. Time goes. Is it a good day? Then the ladies of Ayodhya tells their patis that today is going to be a good day as long as you recite and think about Rama. Diname sudinamu. This day will be a good day. Hey Manushya, you have left Rama and come, but do recite his name. If you recite his name, you will walk on Dharma. Ramuni goluchu diname sudinamu. ई दिनम सुदिनम च मैं ये टेम्पल में आज तो एकादशी विष्णु दिन मनाते हैं, हम तो कल दिया. सो ये एकादशी में इतना श्रवण दिन में सुदिनमु. भद्राचल रामदास सिंग्स, इतना महान है. Whether it is Samartha Ramadas or Bhadrachala Ramadas suffered in prison to build this Bhadrachala temple from Tanesha. Ganamaina bhakti with bhakti. Ganamaina bhakti chekoni. Yevela diname sudhina. In Darbar Rag he sings. So bhakti to kya? Itna gambhir. Bhakti is the Prabhav, it's anukampa, it's anukampa, it's prabhav, prema prabhav. So Ram ko dekho. If ye log, Manushya, if you had looked at the bhakti of Rama, you wouldn't have left him and come, Valmiki says. So this country is not going to be the country because we are dejected. Exactly that is what happening. Itna upadrutam, itna apadrutam, itna apat. Here and there, we are not expecting. Every day it's a breaking news now. Gas has gone 10%, in university and 98. That is one of the cheapest gas station. It used to be $2.39. Today it's $2.50. So gas price is going up. Dinam. Then how can it be dinam, sudinam? Have trust. Trust in Rama. Bhakti. Ganamaina bhakti chekoni. Do bhakti. Ekadesi to itna sravan kan. Usko naam. What is this? Pavanam pavananam. So varayanti. Tamasa varayanti. Ivaragavam. Tamasa came. Tamasa showed its bhakti. It went and quenched the feet of Rama. Itna pavan. So he tried his best, but Rama was on Dhruma. He is the Dhrumasya. He is the Dhruma. Dharma Dhrumasya Bijam. Rama is the source of Dharma. So he said, I have to take care of my father's word. So he crossed the Tamasa river. Then in a way, because for Dharma Palan ke liye ye to mai kiya. Ram ne ek chal mein mai kiya. And then he said, in a way, he just tried his best to divert the people's attention and move towards his goal, so that people will go back to their patni, will they go back to their mata pita, they will go back to their putra pautradi. संतान के पास जाने के लिए ये परब्रह्म ने ये चाल किया. So then people went back. The entire Ayodhya was bereft of glory. Chakravarti Ragajogopalachari says, the entire Ayodhya was bereft of glory. It was wrapped in doom and gloom. And people started reviling Kaikeyi. People were cursing Kaikeyi. Oh, this, hey, Papi, Papa Darshini, you have done this. So Dharma left. Teshameva Vishannam Piditanam Ativacha Bashpa Vipluta Netranam Sashokanam Mumurshaya. Desiderative verb. Mumurshaya. Mumurshaya Mrityu Ichchaya. What is Mumurshaya? Mumurshaya mane Mrityu Ichchati iti Mumurshaya. People didn't want to live. Hope has gone. Because hope is Asha Durlabham. These days hope is becoming very difficult. But Ramayan padne to hope to aata hai. So it is not Durlabham. It will come in your mishti. So, but people here were dejected because they were Bhaktiman. All they were thinking about Ram, Ram, Ram. Kyon Ram? Mata Ramo Mat Pita Ramachandra. The Naris of Ayodhya crying. Mata Ramo Mat Pita Ramachandra Swami Ramo Mat Saka Ramachandra Sarvastvam me Ramachandra ye dayalu Nanyam jane naiva jane na jane. We don't know anything, we don't want to know anything. Because Mata Ramaha Mat Pita Ramachandra Swami Ramaha Mat Saka Ramachandra. How is he? He is everything. He is everything. Guna. We are so much engrossed in the guna. So we could not live without him. Mumurshya. Mrityu. People just said, okay, I want to give up my life. Anugamya nivrittanam ramam nagaravasinam. Udgatani iva satvani. Udgatani iva satvani. They were just living like dead. Satva mane life. So life to chalpadi. They were just walking. Udghatani iva satvani babuvuhu amanasvinam. They didn't have anything in their mind. They got dejected. Amanasvinam. People here. But then why? Then people started, all the ladies sang. Kali yug mein kya karna? Kali yug mein sang karna. Dwapar yug mein yuddh karna. Because that's when dharma adharma ke beech mein yuddh tha. And Krishna says he advocates for yuddh dharma ke liye. Kaliyug mein yuddh na karna. Shastra says Kaliyug mein yuddh na karna, which we need. Kaliyug mein sanga karna, peace karna, iti sangoshti karna. So people were started talking and singing now. Aganita guna gana bhushana Rama Astrita vatsala Jaya Jaya Rama Ayodhya vasi Sita Rama Abhadbandava Jaya Jaya Rama Dasarata Nandana Raja Rama Dasamukha Mardana Jaya Jaya Rama Kausalya Sukha Vardhana Rama Kamita Palada Jaya Jaya Rama Papa Vimochana Jaya Sri Rama Pattabhirama Jaya Jaya Rama Janaki Vallabha Sita Rama Jaya Raghu Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Vanara Sevita Sita Rama Varidhi Vandana Jaya Jaya Rama Hanumat Pujita Sita Rama Hanumat Pujita Sita Rama Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Raghupati Raghava Raja Rama Patita Pavana Sita Rama Aganita Gunagana Bhushana Rama Swam swam nilayamagamya putradharai samavrita ashruni mumuchu sarve bashpena pihita nana. Bashpena pihita. People were flowing eyes, watery eyes. Swam swam nilayamagamya. At least they had sense to come back to their house. Swam swam nilayam agamya putradharai samavritaha ashruni mumuchuhu sarve bashpena pihita nana. न च आहृष्यन् न च आमोदन् वणिजो न प्रसारयन् न च अशोभन्त पण्यानि न च अपचन् गृहमेदिना. The penance in the house is grihini cooking food. Of course, refrigerators have come, but Shastra says don't keep food more than 2 days. So don't listen. I didn't say. Anyway, Shastra said, so don't blame me. Gita is not like that. I know. Gita ban, but... Nacha ahrishyan, people were not happy. Nacha ahrishyan, there is no hrishta, there was no happiness. Nacha amodan, people were not playing, kids were not playing. Vanijo na prasarayan, in those days, you go to mall also. Every day, how does the shop open? For Gujarati Patels, I don't have to tell. So they bring things and keep it outside, that is a morning routine. Dust it, keep it outside, then take it in the evening, get it back. That is ornamenting the shop. Valmiki portrays this. Vanijo na prasarayan. They didn't ornament the shop. In a way, they didn't open the shop. Strike, complete band. Ramayan mein to hi band hai. So what did I say? It is a lokhavadi kavi. So it is not that you strike only today. A strike was there in Treta Yuga too. Nacha ashobhanta panyani. They didn't ornament. They didn't keep the best selling. There was no showcase. Millie would know, right? In your shop, you would keep certain things. Window watch, window shop. So people didn't do. They put curtain. So we didn't know what was there. Nacha ashobhanta panyani. Panyani mane shop. Apachanne griha medina. Medina mane tapas. What is the tapas in the house? Grihini cooking is a tapas in the house. Because that is the Agni Santan for Grihini. You don't have to do separate Agni Santan. Cook to feed people, to quell the Jataragni. That is important. So only Grihini does. So Apachanne Griha Medina didn't even cook. So those days there were no eateries outside. So everybody were starving. At least let them starve one day. Nacha ahrishyanne, nacha amodan, vanijo na prasarayanne, nacha ashobhantah panyani, apachanne na apachanne grihamedina, nashtam dritva na abhyanandane, vipulam vadanagamam. The share market were going up and down. Valmiki says, I didn't say. I'm not good in share market. I don't care. Because mera vritti to dhan banana nahi. मेरा वृत्ति तो प्रथम वित्ती मेरे सन को ज्ञान देना इसीलिए आई डोंट वरी अबाउट डे ट्रेडिंग ओके नष्टम दृष्ट्वा दैट डे people were not able to sell so their stock dipped then that previous day stock was high Valmiki says vipulam vadhanam agamam na abhyanandan they didn't worry yesterday I had 10 stock was riding high today it suddenly fell below the benchmark. They didn't worry. Nashtam drishtva abhyanandanne vipulam vadanagamam putram pratamajam labdva. Beautiful. That day many ladies gave birth to their first child. They didn't cry. They didn't worry. Nothing. They got dejected. That's not the way a country should run. Valmiki says, and it is apt today. Putram pratamajam putram labdva janani na abhyanandata. Can you believe? After many years, like Kausalya, some woman begot the first child. They didn't pay much attention. Everything. What did they say? Aganita guna gana bhushana Rama. They were all singing. Okay, at least you listen. Hey Ram, come back. Because I know who you are. Dasarata Nandana Jaya Jaya Rama. Kausalya Sukhavardhana Rama. What a beautiful recitation. Oh, Chinmayananda mission. Oh, sadhu say, ye sunna. So, you get things from everywhere. So, what did they say? Kausalya Sukha Vardhana Rama. I know, Rama, you made your mother happy. Why are you not making us happy? People were crying. Grihe grihe rudyantaha cha bhartaram griha agatam. Can you believe? If a guy has gone, and maybe today that is what happening, not in all your houses, some houses. Why he came home? Go to work on a Sunday also. Many houses. I was there. So anyway, today, but for some reason. Anyway, we are publishing a new journal, so that is the reason. But she didn't tell me go to work today. But anyway, I went before they got up. So, but this is what this woman said. Hey, why you came? Hey, why you came back home? listen, people were, go back, I don't want you. He says, I'm giving you 3 options. See, the internet is not working, but last week I read, so I'm reciting. Let's see. So, what did they say? It from memory. So, some Sanskrit grammar here and then I will. So, Kshama Prarthayami. So, what did they say? I'm giving you 3 options. You just go back the same way you came. Or take Visha and die. Because you left your Brahman, you left your Atma Swarupam, then what's the purpose? You are dead. Why are you walking as a dead man? Just be truthfully dead. Those Ayodhya Nagari Vasi ladies tells, 1, take Visha. If you don't want to do it, if you are so scared, go back, run behind Rama. Or the third thing is, go somewhere to an unknown place where I don't even get to hear you forever. So which option is the best? You pick. Grihe rudyantaha cha bhartaram griha agatam. They were all crying, hey God, why you came? Bhartaram griha agatam rudyantaha vyagarhyantaha dukkarta vagbihi totraihi ivadvipan. Then they were using their words as a stick. Totrai mane ankush. Using their words as sharp as ankush. How that big dvipa, how the elephant gets controlled by a small stick, ankusha. Using sharp tongue, these people, these women were cursing. Vyagarhyantaha garghan kiya. Viseshena garganam iti vyagarhanam. Garghanam means yelling. You may not yell at the Jejubai, I guess, but assume. Okay. Assume some. Yeah. So, right. So they were Visheshena Garganam. Valmiki used a superlative. They didn't yell. They screamed. Visheshena Garhati Vyagarhyantaha Dukkarta with Dukka Pidita Nariyo. Vagbihi, using their words, they were stroking their bharta as if Totraihi Idvipan. Totraihi Idvipan. Like the Ankusho. Kim nu tesham grihai karyam. What's the use of you coming home? Useless. Kim nu tesham grihai karyam. Kim, what is the purpose of you getting married? Useless. Always being couch potato here. I'm glad you went, but why didn't you go and be lost? Kim daraihi kim danenava. You came to protect your wealth? What's the purpose of this wealth? Putraiva kim sukaiva api yena pashyanti ra. Without Raghava, yena pashyanti Raghava kim darai. Kim sukam, kim sutai, kim dhanam. What is this? Bhakti. What did we say? Vishramasthana ekam kavivara vachasam jivanam. These people lived because of Rama. That is Praja Rajya. They didn't see him as their Raja. Who is he? Valmiki says, a great Shastrasta comes here. Who is he? Valmiki uses very complicated Shastra. Ramayana in one sloka, 32 letters says, time permits we will see. It's a complicated Shastra, but we will see beautifully example he gives. Kim ne, kim nu tesham grihai karyam, kim dharaihi, kim dane nava putraiva, kim sukaiva piyena pashyati raga. Without having seen Rama now, without you bringing Rama. What is the purpose? Eka sat purusho loke. It came. There is only one Purusha. 2 times you have to Anvayam. We'll read the sloka. Beautiful, but little bit, if you don't mind, pay attention. Janma Sapalya Yoga. Little bit philosophy. It is mel. It's basically what you call Meiyal. It's a philosophy. In Tamil, it's Meiyal. It's philosophy. It is Shastra. One has to pay attention. But Valmiki makes us this thing go easily. So, Ekasat Purusho Loke Lakshmanaha Saha Sitaya Yo Anugachati Kakutsam Ramam Paricharan Vane. Ekasat Purusho Lokaha Lakshmanaha Saha Sitaya. Simply we will do the small understanding, which most of the commentators have done this, but that's not the artha for Valmiki. So as if the women were telling, hey, you people are useless. Look, Lakshmana, Ekasat Purusha, he is the only true person. I'm giving you literal meaning, but that's not the intent of Valmiki. Valmiki ki hriday to isme nahi. But this is just simply storytelling. What is the big deal? Okay, because Lakshmana is basically doing Kainkariya to Rama. No other man is with him. Of course, Sumantra is also going to come back. So the only one manly person who is going to be with Rama is Lakshmana. So he is the truthful person. Ekasat purusho loke Lakshmana sahasitaya. So Rama is with the only one true person, Lakshmana. Of course, anapayini, nitya anapayini. Ragavastve abhavati Sita, Rukmini Krishna Janmani. So you can't separate Rama, Vishnu Puran. You can't separate Rama and Sita. You can't separate Rukmini from Sri Krishna. Sahasitaya yo anugachati kakustam. Anugachati kakustam. Who is following Rama? Ramam paricharan vane. You understood the meaning. But Shastra, you should not. Why? Valmiki says, okay, who is the only one person? The one person is Eka Sat Purushaha. You have to take it as a supreme. Valmiki is referencing here to Purusha, Supreme Purusha, Narayana, who is Rama. Eka Sat Purusha Loke. Who is that Purushan? That Purushan who is walking along with Lakshmana and Sita is the Sat Purusha. Do the Anvayam like that. Eka Sat Purusha Loke Lakshmanaha Saha Sitaya. If you Anvayam like this, if you club Lakshmana to the previous words, then it refers as an adjective to Lakshmana. That is not the intent of Mahakavi, Mahamuni Valmiki. He is telling Ekasat Purushaha Kim Narayanaha Ramaha Ekasat Purushaha Loke Lakshmanaha Sahasitaya. Why is that? He is the supreme. Purusha eve dagum sarvam yad bhutam yad chabhavyam utamritatvasyeşanah yadannenati rohati. Purusha eve dagum sarvam. Understand, he is the Purusha. Who is that Purusha? That Purusha is walking before us as a manusham daivam manushya rupena charati. So that Purusha is the Sat Purusha to whom we should do Charanagati. That Purusha is nothing but he is being walked, he is being served by Lakshmana, he is being served by Sita. Yaha anugachati kakutsam Ramameva Satpurusha loke eka. Purusha eve dagum sarvam yadbhutam yaschabhavyam. What is happening before? He is. What is going to happen? He is. So he is an embodiment of everything. Utamritatvasya Ishaha, Amrita Isha. He is the controller of the bliss. Ut, tasya uditi iti nama. Mane, uditi iti nama. If it is U, referred by U, Chandokya says that supreme, tasya ut iti nama. He is referred by a letter U. Why U? U starts with like this. It's like a simplification of Omkara. Akara, Makara, Ukara. Everything comes in U. Woo. So it unites Jivatma with Paramatma with the help of a Purushakara Bhuta, which is nothing but Ma Sita. And he is the one who is giving himself. Yata annena atirohati. He is protecting the world from extinction with Anna. Here Anna mane him himself. The Supreme itself is manifesting in everybody. Chetana, Achetana Varshu. He is embodied, he is into every Chetana, Achetana Vastu. That is why Valmiki refers that all the trees, they welcomed him even though it is the night time. It is on the Pushya Nakshatra's night time, early morning, before Aruna Udayam. All the flowers blossomed, Valmiki will say. Likewise, he is into everybody. He is an embodiment of everything. Chetana, Achetana Padartha. So he is inside. You cannot separate him. So, Ekasat Purusho Lokaha. That Purusha who is manifested in this world as whether chair or tree or anything, he is there. And there is a Vyakhyanakartas gives an example. Krishna Gata. Blue book. Blue is a color. It's an entity. It's a guna. Right? And the book is there. And blue is a color, blue is an entity, or blue is a guna. But you cannot know that guna until it takes some shape to it. Likewise, the Paramatman is inside you. This book is not visible if it doesn't have a black print in it or it doesn't have a blue color into it. Even though it is blue and book, you can only see it as a blue book. Similarly, Krishna Gata. If it is a black pot, black is a guna, pot is a pot. But can you separate, although these two are separate, you can only see it as a unique entity, as a Krishna Gata, like a blue book. Likewise, like you have a color which is separate, which is a guna, but the guna cannot be seen, but it could be seen as an entity, whole entity, as a book or as a vastra or whatever it is, curtain. Likewise, this Parabrahma Swarupam is inside everybody. It is you to see him. That is Visishtadvaita. So you are seeing, today you are seeing, there will be a reference here to Agastya. Probably next chapter, I guess. So all these rishis have seen, even though he is inside you, you are not him. He is a niyanta for you. That is Visishtadvaita. So we'll go with that. So he is a niyanta. Niyanta is niyanta. Niyanta cannot be jivatma. Niyanta is inside you, who is controlling you, who is an Ishvara. So that understanding comes only if you have a bhakti qualified jnana, bhakti rupapanna jnana atyeva tad vishayam. Okay, so that's what Valmiki brings, a great concept here. Ekasat purusho loke. Then I'm not seeing the purusha, you are seeing. You are seeing in Jitubai Maharaj, you are seeing in Shreyas Brahmachari, like that. But then you cannot say that that Antaryami is the supreme. Jani Janardana Bhava. So this kind of a Visishtadvaita Siddhant, Valmiki brings it here. Of course, people can interpret in their own way. Mera das to Visishtadvaiti hai, isliye I have done that. So it's like that. Ekasat purusho loke Lakshmanaha saha Sitaya yo anugachantika kutsam Ramam paricharan vane. Now, the second thing I told you, no, that sloka comes. If that's the case, why Rama is only in Lakshmana, Rama is only in Sita? No, Rama, that Parabrahman is in the river. Valmiki says that apagaha kritaf punyata padminyaha cha saramsi cha yeshu snasyati kakusso vigahya salilam shuchi. All the river, which river? Tamasa river. Then there will be rivers, beautiful. The other rivers is Vedasruti. Another river will come called Vedasruti, then Gomati, then Skandaka. So there will be 3 more rivers Valmiki will be mentioning. So all the rivers were waiting to clean the feet of Lord Ram. Apaga mane nadi. Apaga krita punya ta padminya cha saram. Even the ponds with lotus. Padminya. Padminyascha saramsi pond. Saramsi mane pond. Yeshu snasyati ka kutso. They were praying, Rama, you come and take snan here. Yeshu snasyati ka kutsaha vigahya salilam. You make us pavana. Please come and at least wet your feet. Shobhayishyanti ka kutsam atavyo ramyakanana. Rama will make the place bliss. We have already seen. The Rajaji says that Ayodhya is bereft of glory, bereft of happiness. Now all the happiness is shifting towards forest. Kananam shobhaishyanti kakutsam atavya. Atavi mane vana. Shobhaishyanti kakutsam atavyaha ramyakanana. Apagascha mahanupaha sanumantaha cha parvata. Beautiful Sanskrit flows. Apaga mane river. Mahanupa mane river beds. Anupa mane the steps where you go and take snan. Ghat. We say na ghat. So Anupa mane ghat, like Manikarnika ghat. Like that. Similarly, Paditturai. In Tamil we call it as a Paditturai. Anupaha, Sanumantaha. Sanu mane peak. See, Sanumantaha mane mountain. Parvata mane hill. Himalaya is a mountain, whereas Tirumala is a hill. Valmiki says that all the things were happily waiting for Rama. Nadi, whether it is a pond or a nadi, or even the water bed, the steps, bathing ghats. Samunanta Sanuhu. Sanu mane peak. High peaked hills are known as mountain. Cha parvataha kananam va pishailam va yam ramam abhigamishyati. Everything, wherever they have become merry, all the happiness shifted to the forest. Priya atim atitim iva praptam. Every bird were longing if a Vaishnava comes to Jitubai's house. How if one day they forced me, but anyway, I have served prakriya, I don't eat outside. So I said, pack it and give. It happened. Maji ne pack kiya mujhe. Right? He said, we made it Shuddha Vaishnava akar. Dhanya ho. Parantu, nicely in a yogurt box, she packed and gave. A year back, still remember. Dhanya. So, Priya Atitim Iva Praptam. Like you expect. Everything is practiced. What is happening, Valmiki says. So, Priya Atitim Iva Praptam. Na yenam sakshyanti anachirtum. Anarchitum na shakyanti. They cannot afford to not to pray and not to pay obeisance to Rama. Na sakshyanti. Anarchitum na sakshyanti. These people cannot afford to not respect Rama. Everybody were longing. You see, people were longing to get Rama. Rama is coming voluntarily. Kananam va api shailam va yam ramam abhigamishyati priyatitim iva praptam na yenam sakshyanti anarchitum vichitra kusuma pida bahu manjali dharina. It was a morning time. It was on the 8th yama. On what day? On Punarvasu day itself. It was on the 8th yama. We are only on the 2 days, imagine. 48 sarga, 2 days. It's on the very early morning before Arunodaya. So it is not sun. Only lotus will flower when the sun comes. It is before the rise. That time, out of a way, the nature did something different. All the trees got blossomed. Vichitra kusuma pida. All the trees started garlanding themselves. Vichitram. It was a miracle in the night time. No sun. All the trees started flowering. Bahu manjali dharina. Beautiful, beautiful flowers garlanded. Akalecha. Correct. I said, he gave me dharana sakti. Akalecha api mukya. Akala. This was Akala. Night time. Have you ever seen even lilies blossoming in the night time? No, it needs that warmth of sun. But Rama is there. He is who is? He is Divakara. What is Divakara? Why you call sun Divakara? Divam karoti iti Divakara. That is Sanskrit. It makes the day. So it is called Divakara. So akalecha api mukyani pushpani cha palani cha. Everything were showing their happiness. Akalecha api mukyani pushpani cha palani cha darshayanti anukroshati girayo ram. Everybody were showing their priya bhakti to Rama. Anukrosham, anrushamshyam. Vidarshayanti, not simply, they were overwhelming. That is Visheshana, Upasarga, Valmiki uses. Lot of this, you see, to show the emphasis, the strength. Vidarshayanti vividan bhuya chitram na nirjaran prasvrishyanti toyani vimalani mahidara. Mountains. They show vividam. The mountains also started showing something. So everywhere waterfalls came. Where there was no waterfall before, Nirjara mane waterfall. See, why only trees? Trees can only show flower. Why can't? I will show. Each were competing to show their respect and prema to Ram. That's how we should be. Prema, shower prema to people. It is easier said than done. Anyway, so akale chapi mukyani pushpani cha palani cha darshayanti anukroshat. Out of prema, anukrosha. Here contextually you should take it as bhakti. Anukroshat girayo ramamagatam prasvishyanti toyani vimalani mahidaraha. Vidarshayantaha vividhan bhuyaha chitram cha nirjaran chitram cha. It was like a beautiful picture, motion picture. Everywhere waterfalls started. Nirjaran, vividhan bhuya. Everywhere waterfalls same. Ram, come. Padapaf parvata agreshu ramayishyanti raghavam. Everybody competed. Padapan means padena pibati. What is padapan? Padena pibati. What will drink through feet? Feet is root. So which will drink? It's padapa. That is Sanskritam. Padapa parvata agreshu ramayishyanti raghavam yatra Rama. Beautiful word. Because they know I got Rama. Forget Ayodhya. I got Rama. When there is Rama, always Jayam. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdara, Tatra Srihi Vijayo. There is no difference between Krishna and Vijaya. Both are same because you have to take it all. Arjuna was only a Jivatma. Yeah, but he has Antaratma. Here you should take it like that. So do that Anvayam. So when you are talking about Bhagavad Gita shloka, that is a Bhagavad Gita shloka. Although we say it in the last shloka, 18th sarga. Right? But then why they say Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanudra? Why? He is only a servant of Krishna. Of course, Saka of Krishna, relative, all that is. But he is a Jivatma because Antaryami. He is Jivatma. Mein, wo Paramatma Antaryami hai. So the same thing. How did Vyasa get that shloka? Vyasa got that sloka through Ramayan. He is a Pratama Kavinam Madhumai Banitim Margadarshim Magarshim. There is nothing else than Ramayan. Janma Sapalya. Yatra Rama Bhayam na atra na asti tatra parabhava. There is no dejection. There is no disgrace. Parabhava mane disgrace. No disgrace where you have Rama. It's not that Rama Murti alone. That's what people will, what is there if you keep an idol? So idol is a symbolic representation. So what is Rama? Rama means Dharma. Yeah. So he is the one tall, towering figure who stood on the rock of Dharma and Satya. Who said that? Everybody failed in the test. Of course, Millie and Ethel didn't come. Forget them. Others came. When all the people were disgusted, he alone stood as a towering figure on the rock of Dharma and Satya to show that he is a veritable God. Professor V. Raghavan. A very most famous Sanskrit professor and Rama Bhakta. He was such a Rama Bhakta that his Janma Nakshatra was Punarvasu. Okay. And his Tithi, the death day for him was Rama Navami. His Janma Nakshatra was Punarvasu. And his death Tithi, not Nakshatra, Tithi, that's how we do. Ram Navami ke din uska dehant hua, Swarga prapt hua. Padapaf parvatagreshu ramayishyanti raghavam yatra Rama bhayam na atra nasti tatra parabhava. Yatra Rama bhayam na atra nasti tatra parabhava. Kyo? Sahi shuraha mahabhagu putra dasharatasya cha. He is a shura. He has conquered everything. Valmiki says, Guda Jatru Arindama. Man, what is Guda Jatru? We'll see that. 6 packs, man. I didn't say. The 6-pack concept came in Valmiki Ramayana. Janu means this cheek. Jatru mane this bone. So his muscle covered like this. You will not be able to see this collarbone of Rama. Guda mane hiding. Jatru mane this collarbone. You can see, most of you will have it. But in Rama, full of muscle, no fat. That's the thing. Guda mane good, to cover. Jatru mane collarbone. Kanubai, aapke you will be able to see it. Go in the mirror and see. It will be there. Whereas only for people with full muscle. Very hard to get muscle here. Rama had it. So Valmiki notice what a great kavi. Guda Jatru Arindama. Sahi shuraha mahabhagu putra dasharatasya cha pura bhavati na dhurat. Hey, stupid people, go now. Pura bhavati. He must be very close now. Don't give lame excuse that you came right. No, he would not have gone far. Na durat bhavati. He will not be gone far. Go now. Go find him. Anugachama ragavam. You go to Walmart, buy something. Not this one. Well, this broccoli is one flower of broccoli is, well, it's not good. Go return and bring. We see that. Likewise, these people. We worry about broccoli and apple, and they worry about Parabrahmam. You missed Parabrahmam. Go get it. Pura bhavati na dhurati anugachama ragavam padaschaya sukhaha. But beautiful Sharanagati. Padaschaya. His shadow, feet shadow is our refuge. Padaschaya sukha bhartuhu tadrishasya mahatmana. His padaschaya is our refuge. Padaschaya sukha. That is our sukham. He is our bhartu. He is our bharta. He is my pati. Tadrishasya mahatmana sahinatah janasya. They do archana, stotra. Wherever opportunity comes, guna anubhavam. Sahinatah janasya asyasa. He is the gati. Janasya gati va Rama. And he is the one to be eulogized. What a beautiful 2 slokas. Sahi shuraha mahabahu putra dasharatasya cha pura bhavati na dhurat anugachama ragavam padaschaya sukha bhartu tadrushasya mahatmanah sahinatah janasya asya sa gatihi sa parayanam. Ekadasi day it came. Oh, uski kripa. Vayam paricharishyamaha. We have to be his servants. That is what it is. What did I say? Eko satpurusha loke. Then if he is the only truth, you have to only serve the truth. Valmiki brings, this is Charanagati Gatta. Vayam paricharishyamaha sitam yuyam tu Raghava. We will do our service to Ma Sita, and you people do service to Ram. Don't escape. Vayam paricharishyamaha sitam yuyam tu Raghavam iti paurastriyo bharatrune dukkharta tat tat abur. Everybody were telling each house tat tat. Each house, Hiral Patel, Milli Patel, and what is her name? I forgot. Ranjani. Everybody tell, go do this. Go do the lawn mowing. Not go, just don't sit, simply go. Okay, you tell that. On top of it, at least let's say Ram Nam. Vayam paricharishyamaha sitam yuyam tu Raghavam iti paurastriyo bharturune dukkharta tat abrabun. Everybody, that's all we say. Sing his name, sing his name, sing his name. Mata Ramo mat pita Ramachandraha Swami Ramo mat saka Ramachandraha Sarvaswam ter Sarvaswam me Ramachandraha. Everything is Ram. Yushmakam Raghavo Aranye Yoga Kshemam Vidasyati Yoga Kshemam. Whatever you obtain by yoga, you have to protect. That is called Kshema. Yuj mane collect. Yoga comes from the root yuj. That means you collect. What you collect? Of course, you collect money. That's a different story. Okay? I have to learn from you people. Anyway, but I don't need it. Anyway, tell it to Gayatri. So that's a different story. But then what? When you collect that money, the Grihini tries to protect it. That is Kshema. Okay? So it's easy. Jitubai can make money in motels and diamond shops. But then who protects it? Mataji protects it. So Yoga Kshema. Right? Oh, don't give all the money to the temple. Protect it for something. Of course, she won't say, but I'm just... So, anyway, God give you more. Yushma, Ram give you. Okay? Data, wahi hai. Yushmakam Raghavo Ranye Yoga Kshemam Vidasyati. He is going to give everything. Yoga and Kshema. He is going to give. Sita Nari Janasya. He is the Mata, Loka Mata. Sarva Mata, wahi hai. What a sarga. Itna punya today. माँ की यूलजी, पिता की यूलजी. सीता नारी जनस्य अस्या योगक्षेमम karishyati. People listening this sloka, no worry. Of course, you have to bear your karma, but that karma will go away like melting of the ice. Nobody says you cannot bhuk, the karma ko bhukna, but it will melt away. Mere to bhi aaya. Anyway, but Ramayan, our Mera Divya Prabandha, I didn't do this Oma, that Oma. No. Nitya Parayan, everything went away. Okay, it's only time. Time is the panacea, right? Konu anenena. This is it. I told you. No, what is Prajarajya? Valmiki gives one sloka. Why on earth he brings this sloka? Who wants lecture? You also don't want lecture. Millie gave me strict advice, not more than 1 hour. I don't. Anyway, so the same thing, when people were trying, go get that Paramaswarupa, why Valmiki brings it? Because everywhere, what did I say? Valmiki is a lokhavadi kavi. Wherever he gets an opportunity, because this grantha should be relevant. This grantha, it's not Virgil, it's not Homer, it's not Milton either. Why we read? Pade pade, why we read? This is what he keeps. Pearls for living well. Kon anenena aprite apritena. Sa utkantita janena cha utkantita, agitated. Where will people live? Valmiki asked the question, as if the women are asking. Now this country is agitated. What is happening now in the world? Utkantita mane agitated, anxiety. People are anxious, people are agitated. Janena utkantitena, people are agitated, people are anxious. They don't know what their stock price will be tomorrow. They definitely will wake up tomorrow to see the oil price go up. Even though West Texas has enough oil, what is the thing that it is rising by 10%? Then they say oil prices are globally clubbed. Whatever it is, but it's anxiety. It is there. Valmiki says, as if the women saying that this dharma has left the country. So people are anxious, people are agitated. Will you like to live in a place where there is a lot of agitation? No. Konu anenena, where there is no prema, where there is no santushti. I want this. There are so many reasons they are giving for wars going on in Eastern Europe and Middle East, whatever it is. Apriti. See? The country cannot be governed if there is apriti, there is no prema. What an apt. Last week I read. It happened now. Valmiki Ramayana is relevant. Konu anena apritene sa utkantita janeni cha utkantitam. People are agitated, aroused. Utkantita, aroused. Sampriyete amagnya amanogyena. Agreeable. People don't agree. Amagyana. Amagnya. Amanogyaha. Manogya mane to agree. Shreyas agrees with me. I agree with Jitibai. All think, okay, Sunday we do 1 hour. We will all agree. They passed it through board, and I hope Jatubai coerced the board to do this. So they all agree. So, manognya mane agreement. When people will not live in a place where there is no agreement, no bill passes. All continuing resolution. No agreement. So 3 things Valmiki says. First, you should have prema. Second, there should not be anxiety in the people. That means there should be prashanti. And there should be agreeable way of living. Sampriyete amanogyena vasena hrita chetasa. Beautiful, is it? That's what it is. Can you believe? How would he have seen this? That is Valmiki. He is not an ordinary person. You swim and you have a bath in Valmiki Ramayana, nothing. No need to study, go pay $10,000 for 1 summer course in Harvard, nothing. This sloka is enough. You want to govern the Hindu society here? Learn Ramayana. Konu anenena apritena sa utkantita janeni cha sampriyeta amanogyena vasena. Why would people want to live in a land? So much arousal. Utkantita, correct word is so much arousal among people, so much unaffection among people, jealousy among people, so much unagreement among people. What an answer. So he says, bring Rama, everybody will listen to him because he's a true leader. Kaikeya yadi chet rajyam syat adharmam anatavat. If you keep adharmam, selfishness. What is Kaikeyi? Kaikeyi is a personification of selfishness. That is adharma. Then we are all left. Can you believe Valmiki will give this? Let's see if it comes. Valmiki will say, if that lady is willingly letting her husband die, papisht. This guy left Kausalya. He will never go to the Antapura of Kausalya. Always, Kaikeyi, if I don't see you at 5 o'clock, in raat mein, sayankal mein, if I don't see your Chandra, vadana me Chandra bimba me. Vadana me Vadan Chandra Bimba me. So he used to come, Vadana me. So he used to eulogize her instead of Mata. So he had it. So if Kaikeyi could do that to see her husband dying, how would she treat us? This is adharma. He will say, so nahi na jivan jivitenartha kutaf putra kuta danai. We will not have life. We can't trust her. She is not a leader. Yaya putra cha bhatra cha. Correct. He won't let me down. Next sloka is this. Look. Yaya putrascha bharta cha tyakta Aishwarya Karana. For selfishness. Aishwarya Karanate Yaya. Which lady? Kaikeyi. Aishwarya Karanate Putra Bhatta Tyaktva. She left her son. Even Bharata went away. Bharata said, you are dhikkar. Fie you, Kaikeyi. Kulapamsini. That is Papa. But his bhakti to Rama was such that he did Shastra Ullangan, which Rama corrects. When he goes and talks bad about his mama, immediately he said, Chup raho. मुंह को स्वस्थ करो. वही रामायण पदे पदे. यया पुत्रश्च भर्ता च त्यक्त्वा ऐश्वर्य कारणात्. ऐश्वर्य माने selfish reason. Kamsa pariharet. How will she take care of us? Are you not crazy? You stupid people. Go get him. When she is able to let her husband die and sons go away. Rama left, Lakshmana left, Shatrughna left. They never came back to Ayodhya. They were in Nandigram. He never kept foot in Ayodhya until Ramji came back. Kamsa pariharet anyam Kaikeyi kulapamsani. She's a vicious woman. Kulapamsani. Dek. Kulapamsani Kaikeya na vayam rajye bhrutaka nivase mahi. Beautiful. Bhrutaka mane feminine word for servants. Female servants, maid servants. Bhrutakaha is male servant, Bhrutaka is female servant. So all this, from this only you should take a clue that all the previous things were said by the women to their patis. Kaikeya na vayam rajye Bhrutaka, rajya Bhrutaka na vasyam. We will not live as a maid servant to Kaikeyi. Nivesa mahina jivantya jatu jivantyaha putrai. We swear on our sons that we will not stay in this country. If we don't stay, if you want us, you better go. So that's what it is. Kaikeya na vayam rajye bhrutaka nivase mahi jivantya jatu jivantya. If we have to live, jivantya jatu jivantya. If it had to be lived, we have to live, you live. If you have to live, you need us. Okay? Then you better do what I say. Ya putram parthivendrasya pravasayati nirgrina. Uncompassionate, wicked lady. Nirgrina. Ka tam prapya sukam jivet. Adharmyam dushtachar. They are cursing. Rajaji uses a great word. They came back to that city of Ayodhya and reviled Kaikeyi. Revile means yell, scream. In negative sense. Reviled, beautiful word in English. Reviling Kaikeyi, they came back to that. That is it. Listen to them. Not even 1 nanoscale we have that buddhi. That is why he is called as a great Mahapurush. Rajatantri, Rajagopalachari. Anyway, he says, Ya putram parthivendrasya pravas parthivendrasya. Dasarathasya putra, Rama, who's that lady who let Rama go? Nirgruna, uncompassionate, wicked woman. Katam prapya sukam jivet. How will we have sukha under her? Are you crazy? Adharmyam, duttacharini is a juttacharini. Upadhrutam idam. Everything is, all good things are going away. Beautiful. Upadhrutam mane upadravam. In Tamil, upadravam. Upadhrutam, beautiful. Dhrutam mane what is? Drava. It starts from the root word called drava iti. Drava means flow, fluid. So all good things are flowing. Hence it is called upadhrutam. Drava mane fluid. All good things are melting away like a fluid. So upadhritam sarvam alambhanam anayakam. Beautiful. What is this? This country will become like a place for bad deeds. Once bad thing starts, keeps on, it's difficult. You go break a country, you might show valor, but it's difficult to put it back. Nidarsana even today. That's why Ramayan will finish with, what did Rama do? Rama defeat, everybody gone. All gone. Only Mandodari was crying, beating her chest. One or two men will be left. Then Rama could have taken over. Vibhishana was left. Rama could have taken over Lanka. Why didn't he take it over? He gave it back to Vibhishana, because that's how it is. You have to be ruled and you have to be governed by your own people. We have seen that in latest. What a great text. Keeps on giving. Upadhritam. This place, the bad things will flow uncontrollable. Analambam. There is nobody to clinch. There is no rule. There is nothing to. Avalambam. There is nothing to hold on to. No dharma, no rule of law. Constitutional powers get usurped. Anayakam. Everybody takes a stick and says, Aval mai ye gram ke devata mai hu. Anayakam. Everybody becomes a leader. Kaikeyahi krite sarvam. One bad deed of this lady. Kaikeyahi kritam sarvam vinasham. That is Ramayan. Vinasham upayasyati. Fall. Vinasham upayas. Vinasham will fall. So, dharma dharmameva. Nahi pravrajite rame. Don't make him walk now. Go away. Go get him. Bring and get hold of dharma. Nahi pravrajite rame jivishyati mahipati. Not only this, you are going to see the result immediate. It's not like Daivam. Nindrukollam. In Ramayan, Daivam andre konradu. Raja will go away. Watch. Rame na jivishyati mahipati mrute dasharate. Vyaktam. It is certain that Dasharatha will go away. Vilopaha tatanand. Then all the thing, all hell break loose. Vilopa mane hell. Tadantaram vilopaha. So, they gave 3 ultimatum. Te visham pibata. So you drink visha. If you don't listen, let's all die. Of course, they were pativratas. Don't ask me whether it will fit or not. That tells anyonyata. Right? So if men drinks visha, women also drink. Women also drink, children. So the entire vinasam vilopa. Te visham pipataha alodhyachina punya sudurgataha ragavam va anugachadvam. Second thing. What is the good thing to do? One, take visha. Or go away to some place where you will never come back. Ashrutam va api gacchata. You will not be heard of, you will not be seen of. What do you want? Drink visha? Or run off to some place where you will never be there. No, called the Gomadam Seshadri never existed. Go somewhere. Create a new Kailash. Go. Somewhere. The best solution is go behind Rama and bring him back. Te visham pibata alodhyachina punya sudurgataha ragavam va anugachadvam ashrutam va api gacchata. In 2 lines, 32 letters, Valmiki says this. Can you believe? He is a Pratama Kavi, Adi Kavi. Pavamana sududupatu padara vindamulaku ninama Rupamulaku nitya jaya mangalam aganita gunagana bhushana Rama asrita vatsala jaya jaya Rama Ayodhya vasi Sita Rama abhadbantava jaya jaya Rama Dasharatha nandana Sita Rama dasamukhamardana jaya jaya Rama Kausalya sukhavardhana Rama kamita palada jaya jaya Rama papa vimochana Sita Rama pattabhirama jaya jaya Rama Janaki Vallabha Sita Rama jaya Raghurama jaya jaya Rama Vanara Sevita jaya jaya Rama Varidhi Vandita Sita Rama Hanumat Pujita Sita Rama Hanumat Pujita Sita Rama Sri Rama jaya jaya Rama Raghupati Raghava Raja Rama Patita Pavana Sita Rama Mangalam Bhavatu.